What's up, guys? How you doing today? You hanging out with the one and only Philly Dom, and I'm out here. What's your name? Let them know your name, my brother.
My name is Rick.
Rick's son.
Rick's son.
Yeah, Rick's son. I remember you told me that.
You can just say Rick for son because people trip over Rick. They don't know how to say it right.
Yeah,
okay. Like,
tell them it's a Haitian thing.
It's a Haitian thing.
Yeah.
Jackman's son, Nobel's son.
Okay, I see you live in the DR right now, and I see you live in Santiago. But we're gonna take it back to you. Want to tell them your days in the States, and then just tell them, give them a brief history about you, and we'll ask you some questions off of that.
Well, I'm from Cambridge, Mass, where they have Harvard and MIT. So I had a very good education. Okay, I like to say that my school was down the street from Harvard. Okay, so Boston. So it's Boston that I would really claim. Some people are like, oh, why are you claiming Boston when you're from Cambridge? Because a lot of people don't know Cambridge. But so I grew up in Cambridge, next to Boston. Had a very good childhood, very easy going. But like a lot of us do, you fuck up, fail. Fait en prison, et puis deportation airlines.
You said deportation airlines. Oh man, I did.
Deportation airlines, And I know a lot of dips are gonna feel this. Like when that plane is rumbling down the road, you feel the wheels on the ground, and then when the last wheel is up and the plane is lifting, and you can feel yourself sink in that seat, and you can feel the plane lift off. Like as if you're in an elevator. That's when you really know, like, damn, I left U.S. soil and I'm off this.
I'm on Haiti.
It's really real, and then you land in Haiti, and it's like night and day. Like, wow. Real serious. You're greeted by guys with masks and big guns and stuff. Like, you even blink the wrong way, motherfucker, I'll end your shit, The misconception is you're a big, bad American. Oh, yeah, you come from America, you Haiti now, you're a big, bad deportee, and, you even do the wrong move and you're done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if somebody don't come and pick your ass up, oh man, you're gonna be stuck for a little while. So lucky for me, I remember when I was in that boat, and I was, the guy says, hey, we're waiting for your people to come. If they don't come, you're coming with us and stuff, And I'm like thinking, damn man, when my people's gonna get here, yo? But lucky for me, I was the second person called.
Okay.
And then after banging out almost 8 years in prison, I really didn't feel safe until I got in the car and close that door.
Okay.
Because it's like, the doors are always slamming shut when you're on the inside. So you never feel like, oh no, there's been a mistake. You gotta come over here, come back with us. You gotta do something or whatever. You gotta go back in this room and stay.
Okay.
But nah, once they let me out of the building, and I have this big old, like a sack of rice. It's like this big sack of rice they give you in immigration. You put everything you own in that big sack of rice. That's why it's like a canvas rice.
Okay.
So you have this big sack of thing in your bag, everything you own, and then I remember when I got to the truck, I put that stuff in the back of the truck, and I got into that truck, and I didn't feel safe until I closed that door, and then the dude drove
And then
off.
you stayed with family? Was you staying with family?
What had happened?
Friends or
my
family?
family had put me on to an apartment that was like about $500 for the month.
U.S.?
U.S.
Oh, $500.
In Haiti, but it was a nice little apartment.
Okay.
Not even an apartment, it was a house. So I had like the top floor of the house in a nice area of Thomasin and 25.
Oh, all right, I know where you at.
I was in Thomasin first.
I know Thomasin. I got some friends out there.
So it was $500 for the first month, but only that 1 month. After that, I was really on my own. So then, from living in a fairly decent, like I remember my BM in the States, like, where you living at? She asked me something stupid like, do you have a toilet? Of course I have a toilet. You have a flushing toilet? So I had to go to the bathroom and let her hear the
But you had to flush the toilet,
Come on,
yeah.
Tell me that's stupid, Like when you can get toilet, it's about like I flow shit. What the hell you doing? Of course I can flush, you know what I'm saying? But anyway.
But some people in Haiti don't have some type of toilets, so that's probably,
So it was night and day because when I moved from 25 Thomasin to Thomasin 23, that's where I ended up for a long while.
You found out about the real Haiti. You found out about the real
Haiti. But I mean, like even where I moved to still had a
flushing
thing.
Oh, okay.
Blow and vide the toilet to flush. It doesn't flush.
Okay.
It's just the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
But then yet, after that, when the money ran out for where I was staying there, I had a girl where I didn't have anywhere to go. She accepted me. I moved in with her.
Okay.
But of course, you know how she was living. It's nothing sweet. It's Haiti, yo. So there's nothing more natural than shitting into a pit.
Yeah.
Like, you're just shitting into a pit of Ducat. There's no water. You don't need nothing. You know what I mean? The shit comes out easier anyway. So you're swatting down and everything comes out of you. But that was the life.
And then after that, how long did you stay in Haiti? Because how long did you stay in Haiti? Or do you feel like you had options, or you felt like for you to succeed, you might have to leave Haiti and go somewhere else? What was your mindset?
Again, Haiti, tout comme ça.
Okay.
There's nothing in Haiti, so it was very tough. Ma chita, pour 2 ans et demi, I've got on one. 2.5 years, I'm just sitting there staring at a mountain with nothing to do. And I knew that, of course, I had to come to the DR to work. Some dude was telling me, like, go to the DR. You can work at a call center. Your English is too good. You can go to the DR. And that's what I tell everybody, any Haitian. If you can find your way to the DR and your English is good, it don't even have to be great. As long as it's good, you'll find work. You'll be able to eat.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're gonna live like a king
and be rich or anything like that. Like,
but how you say it? 1,000 pesos or whatever you make a day or whatever is better than no pesos.
And that's like 20 US.
It's like 20 US.
1,000 pesos. Dominican pesos is 20
Dominican
US.
pesos. You know what I mean? Depending on what kind of what call center you work at, how many hours you work.
Okay.
It don't really matter. The cost of living is cheaper over here.
Okay.
The food is cheaper over here. Transportation is somewhat cheaper over here. You know what I mean? And it's like, just the life is better. I can compare it to. I've been to the States. I lived in Haiti. Now I live here. Okay. I mean, granted, this is still a third world country. Dominican Republic is still a third world country. Don't get it twisted. It's not all peaches and cream out here. You know. Like Dominican Republic don't have anything over Haiti in regards to the scenery.
Okay.
There are palm trees in Haiti. There are palm trees here. There are beaches in Haiti. There are beaches here. It's just infrastructure and that's it.
So the infrastructure is
you get better route ici. You get better car. Haiti can get même bail si tu as infrastructure.
Okay.
I'm saying it wrong in Creole. Infrastructure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just life is better. But then yet, just like in Haiti, you know what I mean? Dominicans are always hungry and thirsty. They're always trying to get into your pocket, especially the cops. Once they see big bad American, you know,
especially you because you speak good English, so they assume they might not even say. It's funny when a Haitian here speaks good English, they tell you you're not Haitian.
Yeah.
I tell them I'm Haitian American, they're like, oh, you're not Haitian.
And I
Did they give that? You get that same? Do they give you that same vibe?
And I find it as disrespect. I mean, then I have to come out with a good Creole. I'm joué parce que je joue comme maman parce que l'aime tout ça ici mieux. Don't tell me I'm not. What the fuck you mean? You know what I mean? Ou saisi, like ça mean, ou égaré, ou sort, ou pas sortir en pile, ou pas faire en pile, you don't go anywhere. You know? And I do know that I had a good education in the States. I don't know where I would be, what kind of person I am if I didn't have the education. Because
you speak well, man. You can speak, and you said you grew up in Cambridge and Boston. Boston. I already know you right down the street from Harvard.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm thinking everybody should be able to read or know, but like in this country, baseball is gold. So a lot of kids, a lot of young men, they invest their lives in baseball when they're young.
I did a video the other day. You even saw the video, the live I did, and I was asking about what are the benefits of living in the DR. For Haitians, I'll ask you a two-part question. One is, what do you think the benefits are, the full benefits of Haitians living in the DR? And also, the number two question and the elephant in the room that everybody want to know, do Haitians get treated right in the DR? You can answer it either way you want.
The benefits of living in this country are very well known. You're able to make money. Being a deportee in Haiti and not having no opportunities, and then you have to wait on family and friends to send you money. If you send them money, if they send them money.
Yeah.
There are times people say, I'm going to send you this, and then it never comes. That's like on prison rules, on some prison shit, or even on some real life shit that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Never say you're going to send something and then you don't.
Yeah.
It's better yet to send that, and then say, yo, did you get that? Which is always better.
Just tell them.
But it's always honest to say, yo, I can't do it, or say you won't do it. Keep it real, because there's nothing like.
Or give me more
keeping it
time.
fucking real. Give me more time,
because my money's.
But it's always better. Don't say, yo, if you're gonna think of a friend and you're gonna send that money, don't say, yo, I'm gonna send it to you. It's when you already sent that. You take a picture of that receipt with the number on it, boop, you WhatsApp it or you do whatever way you want to send it to them and say, yo, did you get what I sent you? And that's love right there. So, but with the benefit of being able to make money in this country, is like, it's unspeakable. When you know that you're gonna get some money at the end of the week and you're not gonna go hungry, you're gonna have a roof over your head, you can keep your clothes clean and you be able to live, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in regards to how Haitians are treated in this country, I think it's a love, necessity, and hate.
Wow, he said love, necessity, and hate. That's deep.
Yeah, because as in general, people all over the world, not just Haiti or DR or United States, there are people who have a lot of love for their fellow man.
Okay.
A lot of Dominicans know that Haitians have it hard where we come from. And I hate saying that, Haitians, as if I'm not Haitian, because sometimes it's like I'm detached from reality. Like, I know I'm Haitian, but then I'm not treated like the way they treat, say, certain Haitians over here.
Yeah.
So,
because you have that American.
like American, it's like
upbringing,
I walk, where you from, New York? Nah, I can say, whatever.
Yeah.
I hate New York, you know what I'm saying? Fuck like, no offense, I'm from Boston.
Boston and New York go at it all the time.
You don't go at it, no side Red Sox, Yankees stuff. But anyways, right? The disconnect, like I remember, let me go back. There's a lot of love, necessity, and hate. So yeah, a lot of good-natured, well-meaning Dominicans help out Haitians.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They know we need help, so they give whatever nickel and dime, whatever little pesos they can give to us to keep us afloat, because they like us. But then yet, there comes the necessity of it. Sometimes I need this to be done, I need that to be done. I'm gonna have a Haitian do it, and I can get over. I don't have to pay them as much.
If I would have a Dominican.
Because if they don't do it, they're gonna need me. They're gonna need my pesos. So that's where the necessity, comes in.
Because another Dominican might not need it.
Most Dominicans won't do the shit work that Haitians do.
Okay.
The shit work. You know what I mean by shit work? The hard working men, the construction, that's where the necessity comes in.
That's the infrastructure you're talking about.
Yeah, and like a lot of buildings that come up in here, it's the Haitians doing it, man. Straight up workforce, all Haitians. Rarely do I see Dominicans put in the work that I see Haitians do.
They might be the
and I can never put down Dominicans in any way. I'm just putting down ignorant people. You can be whatever nationality you are, so I can't say Dominicans are ignorant. No, people are ignorant. People don't have empathy. They have apathy. You know what I mean? They're just total bullshit. So, like I said, there was one time, and this is where the hate part comes in. Like, I'm walking to a La Serena, and you have all the Haitian ladies that are in front of the La Serena selling their beans and their sandals and their socks. Y'all bun tout so sec yo quelconque to buy, okay? So I'm walking up and I see a Haitian lady. She's flinching. She's looking around like she's ready to grab her stuff and ready to dip, but she's looking. So I'm saying to myself, like, why is she like all bugged out like that? Like, again, problem me. But then yet, get to make no tech win. I'm starting to remember that a lot of the police fuck with the Haitian ladies. They'll take their wares, whatever they're selling, the socks, the beans, whatever, and just throw that shit on the street like it's nothing.
Oh, you for real?
They don't want.
And you seen that with your own eyes?
I seen it I never seen it with my own eyes, but I seen it on YouTube.
And they told you.
And people tell me, and then you can see the panic. I see like the panic in
the
her
Haitian
face.
girl's eyes.
When I see Mama Joe, my going like she's shook. Like, I'm like, why is she like that? So then I remember these what these fake ass cops do to women, to people who are just trying to get by.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's worse for them in Haiti, so they gotta sell what they can here in this country just to get by, and you're mistreating them. And we're just all trying to live. Like, we're all put on this planet together to live, but then yet it's always about the haves and haves not. And people who always have forget what it's like not to have. Or because their life is shit, let me make someone else's life even shittier. So that's where the hate part comes in. I don't know why people spend their life hating, because who likes hatred? I mean, like, it's a negative emotion. Like, how do you thrive on hate?
Yeah.
There are people who, how you say, there's this
Because it takes your energy. It takes too much energy
Too
to
much
hold
energy
to
to
hold a
hate.
grudge and hate, and it takes too much energy.
Who doesn't like a nice kiss and a hug and love and you know, like my baby's mother, my baby's grandmother.
Okay.
She was the one who taught me about love. Like, she would send me some money when I was shit in Haiti.
Yeah.
She wouldn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna send you that." She would just go. She'd send me the money and it would say, "Ready for pickup." It was just be coming out of heaven. Like, my phone would ring, I looked at the message and I see already
Like
the receipt, $100. Man, oh my gosh, she was like an angel.
Yeah.
And I couldn't say thank you enough, but that's just pure love.
Yeah.
So to me,
You don't have to ask her.
I don't have to ask.
Yeah. She just know, like, he in Haiti, I gotta be hard for him right now.
And so, like, you know, like I said, like when I was in Haiti, I had my girl. She held me down, like when I didn't have no place to go, and you know, she showed me love. She took me places, taught me like how to be a Haitian and not to get played. You know what I mean? Kept me away from shit. So she held me down. So when I'm over here, I hold her down. Like I said, when you're here and you're working, it's not you're gonna make huge money, but you can live. You can make enough to send back to your peoples as well.
Okay.
So there are times like, damn, I don't got enough to send. This is gonna kill me, but I send it anyways.
Yeah.
So then once that money goes and it's like no longer in my pocket, it's already sent.
Yeah.
I feel good because that money is coming from heaven. Well, from me to her, it's like it's coming from heaven.
Yeah, it's helping her out. Yeah.
And she got whatever. She's cool for a little while. She's not gonna go hungry.
Yeah.
She's not gonna be struggling. She's not gonna have to do anything for money. You know what I mean? She knows that I got her. So that's what makes me feel good.